Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Imagine walking into an era of advertising where creativity knew no bounds and brands weren't afraid to push the envelope. That was back in the day when David Lynch directed commercials for PlayStation, Apple, and other major brands. And let me tell you, those ads were something else. One for PlayStation 2 that comes to mind is a compilation of all his work. It's like watching a fever dream unfold on screen. The ad itself follows a man as he makes his way through a hallway with unorthodox camera work. At one point, the man's head detaches from his body and floats around before reattaching, and an arm flies out of his mouth. It's bizarre, memorable, and eerie. This kind of weirdness was all too common in ads back then. The era was also marked by a shift towards more artistic and experimental advertisements that didn't always focus on technical specs or sleek aesthetics, but rather searing images into audiences' minds. Before ads were weird, they were often weirdly sexual. A Donkey Kong Country 3 ad from the 90s comes to mind. But these days, ads seem to be more formulaic and safe. It's hard not to miss the old-school vibe that David Fincher is now bringing back with his latest Xbox ad, Wake Up. This spot follows an anthropomorphic rat as he navigates a dull corporate life, but things take a turn when he turns on his Xbox and becomes human again. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this isn't that weird or groundbreaking. But trust me, it's still a breath of fresh air in an industry that's been playing it safe for too long. And I think what makes this ad so interesting is the fact that it feels like David Fincher is gesturing towards this era of ads, the one that brought us those iconic PlayStation and Apple ads back in the day. As someone who's never been a fan of marketing, I have to admit that I appreciate the creativity and originality that goes into making these kinds of ads. Companies need to take risks and give directors like Fincher the freedom to make weird, memorable spots again. And if they do, we're in for a treat. Something truly memorable like PS5's reveal trailer just isn't going to cut it anymore. Let's get the conversation started. What do you guys think about this new direction for Xbox ads? Do you miss the old-school vibe of creative marketing, or are you all about the sleek, technical specs now? Share your thoughts in the comments below.